Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your bonus reading for mid to late May 2026 for Sagittarius Sun and Sagittarius Rising. Let's take a look at your overall energy for this time period. This is really interesting, guys, because you've drawn Artemis of the Forest. Now you are independent and free and focus. And you'll see that on this focus card there is the archer raising the bow and arrow with that flaming arrow. When it comes to focusing your energy, there's a strong intensity, a passion behind that card. And Artemis, of course, is usually depicted as someone who is the archer, pulling back the bow there, and the arrow as well. So, yeah, double energy is what I'm getting. You are receiving double the energy. Ooh, a lot of power behind those cards. Independent, free thinking. Where do you want your energy to go? Because where you choose to focus your energy right now is where you will achieve massive results with this double power that I'm sensing around you, Sagittarius. So let's see. While I'm putting down these cards, I want to thank you, Sagittarius, for your support as always. Please do like, share, subscribe, do all those wonderful things. You know, it's very important for my channel, and I thank you if you have, guys. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Let us take a look at the overall energy. The Eight of Cups, yeah. Well, that signals to me that it feels like something that is done on a full moon type of energy. Yeah. I get mending and releasing. It really does feel very strongly like when it comes to the past people, past events, past places, there is a strong emphasis on the new with that Eight of Cups. Now, I want to get a spirit animal before I even move on, because I'm feeling called to this Eight of Cups as a strong creative energy. Yeah, we have the ant. And the ants symbolize to me, personally, work. You know, Sagittarius, you've put in a lot of hard work in the past, but what's different about the work that you're going to be doing in the future is more of a playful kind of energy. It says time to collaborate, but what I'm getting there is collaboration with spirit. In the past, Queen of Swords, okay, and the Ace of Swords, wow, and the Knight of Wands. All right, so something that is going to become very, very clear. There's going to be very honest communication. And with the Knight of Wands, there's a sense of release. This is working together with perhaps another person, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male or female, in order to release. Okay. There is an energy here of you becoming independent, free, and I feel like this person's energy is also directed towards that, helping you in some way. A focus of this person is you, Sagittarius. This person is somebody who could be a friend, family member, or even a boss, but I get that there is a strong support system here, somebody who wants you to do well. This is somebody who is helping you move on in some way, which is really interesting. The Eight of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Wow. this movement is going to be happening during this time period. I mean, there's certainty here. You're going to have a lot of options in front of you. That's Seven of Cups. And I feel like this person may want to have a say in the choice that you make. Now, obviously, at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you. But I do think that because this Queen of Swords is coming in with this Ace of Swords, I do feel that there's something that you should... There's power in words here. There's someone who's worthy of being listened to. This could be someone with a lot of experience. They could be a doctor, a counselor, or even someone who has just had a lot of life experience, someone who's very wise. This is someone who is not sugarcoating or candy coating anything. They're using the direct approach. There is some fear here, some trepidation. There is a sense of loss when it comes to walking away, to being set free, but there's also a lot of positive energy in that. But of course, with independence, with freedom, there is also some fear that is encountered. Oh, yeah. And then we have this King of Swords and the Tower in reverse. Alright, I'm going to dig a lot deeper here, guys, with this reading, and I'm going to get one from this deck first. Wow. Decisions. This person wants you to be independent. They want you to be independent like them. This Queen of Swords energy is symbolic of someone who is not dependent on others. And I think that that's where this person has a strong lesson to teach. Being independent. Ultimately, it is your choice. Psychometry. Sensitivity. Well, you know, when it comes to you, Sagittarius, I do feel that you are a sensitive soul. You need to be sensitive to picking up subtle signs around you. That way you will see the truth. Your sensitivity to everything at this time could be increasing. For some of you, you may be perhaps not so interested in a path that once you were. It could involve marriage or commitment. Something that once excited you could no longer appeal. Some of you are leaving behind certain friends, pastimes, as you continue to walk this spiritual path with the Eight of Cups. And if you're somewhere where there is a lot of frenetic activity, like a shopping mall or something like that, it could cause you to feel very drained. It could be that you just don't want frantic energy around you. You want peace and quiet. So something where you might have gone out and partied and things like that, you may think, maybe not so much for me anymore. So it could be either or. It could be some of you are, if you have been more solitary, living a very quiet life, you may decide to do something that is perhaps more playful, more fun-loving. For others of you, it's the opposite way, and maybe you were living that kind of lifestyle, and now you're thinking, you know what, I'd rather just kind of settle down here, and find commitment. It'll be probably a 50-50 kind of energy when it comes to my watchers here. But I think that whatever this sensitivity is, it's a sensitivity that's pointing the way for you. If you whatever you focus on at this time is something that is meant for you, and you will know what to choose by really listening to your body at this time. Yeah. For some of you, there's an energy here of things that you can't tolerate anymore, like noise or frantic activity, or people who are dramatic. Yeah. It could even be like things like foods, pre-processed things. Some of you could be seeing a doctor around perhaps making better choices when it comes to your health, like synthetic foods or sugar, wheat even, alcohol or caffeinated or carbonated sugary drinks. Life won't become boring though. Never for you, Sagittarius. So although you might be cutting out something here that was bad for you, you're never going to be bored, and you're never going to be boring. I just think that your tastes are changing, and for some of you it could be like your literal taste is changing. Yeah, it could be something that happens with time, really. Things that once appealed don't appeal to you anymore. Yeah, I think for you with that Eight of Cups, you're walking towards a more gentle approach to your life. And some old desires may be melting away naturally as you adopt a more healthy lifestyle, making you feel even more alive. Fruits and veggies, something that contributes well to your mood. Some of you are going through the change of life. Oh, yeah. And embracing a healthy lifestyle. So check in with yourself here. I think that something, when you're feeling low or when you're feeling really down, it could have something to do with what you're eating or drinking, guys. And there may be more of a focus here on removing harsh chemicals from your life, using more gentle products. Some of you could be drawn to eliminate some things from your diet. Yeah. Okay. Psychometry. Yeah. Some of you are seeing a therapist. I just got that message, and collaborating with someone about that. Again, won't be, or collaborating with some sort of professional in some way. Let's see, any other messages here for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? There's going to be this Knight of Wands is more of a healthier alternatives to things that you've craved in the past. Yeah, vitality. Figs, natural fruits and vegetables. The fig energy, vitality. Well, again, it's about getting your energy, maintaining your energy. For a lot of you, you're really looking at your life with a new, fresh set of eyes here. Every single day, of course, is the chance for that new beginning, to start fresh. But you'll need, of course, to work towards that. Yeah, new life experiences with that Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Clarity is going to come in, which will shine the light on opportunities with that Seven of Cups. If there's anyone around you that you're sensing some trouble around, or that could be trouble, I think that you're avoiding that person. This Knight of Wands, it feels very much like safe traveling with that Eight of Cups. Safe travels. There's luck element with this, with the avoiding some sort of potential issue. Avoiding issues around things that could cause trouble in your life. You could be receiving good advice at this time. Yeah. And With this Artemis of the forest and focus and vitality, I think that you're focused on what is healthy choices for you. And when it comes to choices that you make, I think that you're using logic, common sense, wisdom from within yourself, but also from others as well. Good advice from a couple of different areas. It could be a doctor. You could be receiving legal advice also for some of you, but I get more of a sense of health here. And you could be becoming more sensitive to outside influences at this time, both good and bad. So there's a need to look at that. Okay, let's see. Any other messages here, please, for Sagittarius? Let's see. What needs to be surrendered? Surrender worry. Yeah, make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. Yes. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Yeah, listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation or even yourself. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. Let's get one more here, please. And surrender your belief in scarcity. Yeah, that Seven of Cups tells me that you'll have many options moving forward. Be open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Yeah, some of you may feel like you have to head in a certain direction, but I actually feel that your options are much more varied than you imagine. And there may need to be, you may need to avoid something here, or that that your body is cautioning you about. Okay, I feel that the thing that causes you to tense up, that's the thing that needs to be avoided. Spirit, remember, Spirit is pointing you towards this independence, this free energy. I need to make choices that come from, although you're listening to other people, that come from within you. You know your body. You know yourself very well. I get you being very self-aware here. You know what's best for you, ultimately. So do what's best for you. Okay. Sagittarius, let's see. Any other messages here for Sagittarius? Actually, I feel compelled to get one from this deck. Stop right there. Yeah, there is an element here of boundaries. Like you are not giving away your independence here. You're listening to advice. When it makes sense to you, you will take it on board. But you will not at this time let anyone through that is overstepping your boundaries here, Sagittarius. Yeah. Stop right there. It's like you shall not pass. And for some of you, this is not a person that you're not allowing in. For some of you, you're not allowing in negative energy that came from yourself, any kind of negative thoughts. I'm reminded of Lord of the Rings, when Gandalf says, "You shall not pass." That's symbolic of not allowing negative forces to stop you from your path, from the journey there, from the quest. Now stop right there. Now, of course, we know about boundaries, but sometimes we don't know how to keep applying them. Yeah. But of course, in life, we have to create those boundaries, those circles of energy. It's not about being mean or bossy. It's rather making sure that we communicate what we will and will not accept. So while some of us may fear loss. We have to maintain the truth of what we want to communicate and express it. So Sagittarius, your gestures, your words, actions will support this kind of energy of boundaries. So start with one thing, and see how you may be putting up boundaries or redrawing boundaries around yourself for the rest of May. Yeah, it's kind of it's something that is like a dance, if you will. It's like someone could be testing your boundaries. You say no, and it's something that may have to keep being reconfigured. Yeah, and it may be coming from a number of different sources, not just one person here. Yeah. For some, you have to put a stop to something that's draining your energy. Listen to the wisdom of your body here. Someone that brings you a lot of anxiety or fear, you have to kind of deal with things when you need to deal with them, but know when to put up the boundary there so that it doesn't become too much or overwhelming. Yeah, especially when it comes to your health. Let's see, any other messages here for Sagittarius? Overcoming obstacles, yeah. You can overcome anything. And we have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Love that, Sagittarius. When it comes to your work, your career, let's get any more messages here for Sag. Yeah, there could be multiple decisions coming up. Seven of Cups. There's actually 7 doors here if you count the ones that are cut off there on the sides. So yeah, and one more. For some of you here, one decision that you make here could be around a vacation. Doesn't have to be. And some of you could be enjoying some shopping time. Well, for some of you Sagittarians, I got that shopping mall message. You may find it very stressful. There's a lot of decisions to make around what to buy. For some of you, there's a lot of frenetic or frantic activity around shopping malls that you may feel that you need to withdraw from. Or some of you are shopping at less busy hours. I've got that. Or shopping in more smaller markets, that kind of thing. That feels more at peace, more natural, for natural goods rather than somewhere where there's a lot of processed foods. And paying bills. Focus on paying bills as we always are. Alright, guys. Well, I wish you all the very best. Please do take care. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My links are down below. Or you can Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy. You can also email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Love to read for you guys. Please do take care. Don't forget to press that like button before you go. Share me on your social media. Hype me if you have that available. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much, guys. And please drop me a comment, especially if you'd like to claim this reading. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, and bye for now.